Welcome back to the WCI-TV studio, brought to you by Tower MSA Partners. I'm Kimberly Bottom, I'm your host here at the studio, and Marques Torbert is back for year number 2 from Ametros. Thank you for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
I love talking to you every year because the topics, the subjects change, and you've got a different perspective on our tracking metrics theme here. So tell me what Ametros tracks that's a little different from most companies.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the first thing is that as a company, we're a little different in the space because while a lot of focus is placed on what happens to a claim and an injured worker and the whole process prior to a settlement, our company really comes into focus after a case settles.
Right.
And so because we're involved after a case settles, our real focus, quite honestly, is on the injured worker. So the person who's been most tragically impacted out of this whole process, we're working to make sure that they have everything that they need after a case settles, including access to all their medical care. We're helping them review their bills, making sure they're not being taken advantage of. There's also a compliance element that we have as well. So it's a ton of stuff that goes into that I think some folks forget about.
Right, exactly. You know, it doesn't end right when they're going back to work. You've got somebody who's got to recover. So tell me then, what are the KPIs that you track to measure success?
Yeah, so there's a few. Everything is focused on ensuring that injured worker has had a great post-settlement experience. So a couple are savings. So we tracked actually how many dollars are we saving the injured workers that we help manage their medical care. This year we'll save over $20 million alone for the injured workers we have on their platform.
That's awesome.
We also track first call sort of resolution. So when an injured worker calls in, obviously we're helping folks all the time. So how quickly can we help them answer their problems, and how often do we get it right on the first try? So that's a metric. On the customer satisfaction perspective, we also do some net promoter score sort of tracking. So twice a year we send out surveys to all of the injured workers / members, is what we call them on our platform, to get feedback. And we look at how are we tracking. You know, the most recent one showed 81% of the folks that we help manage rated us as having an extremely sort of pleasant experience. 40% said they would highly recommend us, and that's again something that just keeps us on our toes and make sure that we're doing what we should be doing for these folks who've had a very traumatic, life-changing injury.
Yeah, and to have them, after that kind of experience, say that it's been a pleasant experience, it's got to feel pretty good, right?
It does. It's really, really, really great. I mean, we really look at ourselves as saying, once these folks have settled, they have these funds and they no longer have anyone to look out for them, right? For so long, they've had the insurance companies or the payers helping to take care of them, helping to provide them with services, their attorneys involved, and now everyone sort of wipes their hands and walks away.
Right.
And so we're there to really help them. It feels really good. Actually, one of our sort of protocols we have is that we give our customer service team, we call them member care, the opportunity to send flowers to injured workers throughout the year. So another KPI we measure is how many, they go through things like floods and wildfires and hurricanes and things like that. So it's a thing, again, that makes us sleep well at night.
Which is great, because really this is about the human component. I know it's a lot of paperwork and it's a lot of processes and procedures, but at the end of the day, we're all humans taking care of each other, right?
We are. So.
Well, thank you so much for keeping on, fighting the good fight after all of the settlement is over, and making sure that people are living their lives to their fullest. That's a great part of this industry.
No, really appreciate it. And again, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for watching. This has been the WCI-TV studio, brought to you by Tower MSA Partners. More interviews to come, so don't go anywhere. I'm Kimberly Bottom. Thanks for watching.